Hello, welcome to this channel. My name is Santosh. The objective of this video is simple. I will show you how to create a brand new WordPress website and how to set it up to use GeneratePress theme to create a website. The first thing that you do is install WordPress and go to the dashboard. This is the site that we are working with. As you can see, it just has a few posts. By the end of this video, you would have a nice looking website. That's a promise. You're in good hands. Now, to create a WordPress website, you need a lot of things. The first is posts. We'll go to all posts over here and select all the posts. I will just keep one of them and the press post over here and delete the rest. What that will do is it will give you a nice looking clean slate when it comes to posts page. Why I kept the test post is because in the previous tutorial, which is this particular tutorial, I explained mastering SEO, how a digital marketing specialist drives organic traffic to a website. In that post, I covered how to add the, for instance, if you click on this post, I told you how to create all these things so that it has the H1s to H6, the header elements and everything else. Please watch that video if you're into SEO and how to create that and link the post up to the test page. However, the objective of this video is to customize the pages of the WordPress and build a working website. At the moment, it has nothing. It has a demo page. This is the demo page. This page is not needed. I will go to pages on the left hand side and delete this because we will be doing this from scratch. Click on move to cache and apply. That will delete the pages that you have. Now, if I go to Echo Tails, that will be gone. As you can see, this is a clean looking website at the moment. If you don't know how to install WordPress, please check out my other videos over here. You have a playlist that you can use. You can use this playlist which has 100 things to do on WordPress. If you go to this, if you look at this playlist, it will teach you everything that you need to do, right? Click
Hello
on this
and
and
welcome
start
to
learning from
WordPress
here.
tutorials.
These are the videos. That is the previous website that we created. You can check out all these videos and then come over here. This will teach you how to do everything from scratch. So you are in good hands. Over here, let's close this out. Let's begin by customizing the theme and creating a page. The first thing is appearance. If you go to themes and if you click on customize, as you can see, we are using GeneratePress themes, customize. You get to customize a lot of things when it comes to the website. The first thing is site identity. This controls the site title that you see on the top and the tagline that you see on the top. The next thing that we want to do is add a logo for this website. I will just say free logo, no sign up. This is a logo maker that we can use. I will just copy the name of the website and paste it over here, and what we can do is generate a logo. You can see all these logos are there. I will just use this one. And over here you can customize the aspects. I'll use this one. And I'll click on download. A PNG. Once the logo is downloaded, click on site logo, select logo, click on upload files, click on select file and select the logo that you designed. Click on select, and over here the WordPress will crop this logo, so just crop it to your needs and then click on publish. Now our WordPress website has a logo. If you reload, you will see a logo on the top. The next thing that you want to do is select the site icon. You can select the same logo that you have as a site icon, or I have a custom one that I can use. I will select it. I already have the site icon that is shown on the top. I'll show you how it looks. I'll click on publish. And now if I reload on the tab, you see the site icon appear. The next thing is, this is about it when it comes to site identity. Now we'll go to layout. We'll look at the container. Content layout is on one container. You'll see the preview on the side when you do this, or you can separate the container. It will separate it with a block, that is the header, that is the next thing. Text alignment can be boxes which control the text, or text. I prefer to keep them, let's keep them as boxes for this tutorial. I'll click on publish, and you will see a little bit of change when it comes to this. Once I reload, you will see that they align up now. That is the use of boxes. Enjoying? That's about it for the container. Now for the header, I want the default thing over here. Okay, before we do the header customization, we want let's see what we have. I don't want to get these mixed up. You have all these options for header presets that you can use. The classic, which puts it like this. The navigation before, which puts it like this. Navigation centered is something that I am looking at. This is navigation after centered is something that I am looking at. So we'll keep it as navigation after centered. Then contain over here. Or you can keep it as full according to your preference and click on publish. These are for the top element over here. Okay. You will see the difference if you make these changes, right? Let's click on publish. Okay, that will bring this to the center. If I reload, it comes to the center, and I don't want this echo tails showing up, so you can see the changes, which is default. I'll show you how to change this. If you click on edit over here, you can hide the site title. Now if you click on publish, you will have a better looking layout. On the layout container, sorry, on the layout header, if you click this to navigation centered, now this will look nice. Are you following along? A good navigation header is always a great choice for a website. So make it look like this. Okay, wonderful. The next thing that we are going to do is primary navigation. Before getting into these things, you want to create at least one or two pages. So I'll show you how to do that. We'll X out of this menu. We'll create one or two pages. On the pages on the left hand side, click on add page. That will bring up the pages box. Just type apart over here. If you have a map block, if you have a, you can add a grid. Before that, we can add a container, and we can select this particular thing for this. Over here, we'll add a image. I'll add an image, upload, or by default, we have the image from the media library. We can upload that. You can delete this. If you click on plus and then image, you have the media library in which you have the images. Let's select this one. You can adjust the size to cover. It will look like this, and then on the right hand side we need a lorem paragraph. We can add this. I just want this. So what I will do is I will delete this as an element, and on the right hand side over here I will add a paragraph. That is our about page. So did you, after clicking the page, just click on publish. I will just put this as a single page. Over here I want to show you various options that are available. I don't want this to be as set as cover, so we can align this to center. You can apply a filter like that, or maybe like that, and then it is on the center. And I want to set this. This looks good, right? This looks good. So just delete anything that you have on over the top. You can write the title, welcome uh, page. Then click on save. Some of the settings over here control how the layout looks. On the right hand side you have box, that is how it looks. Full width, that is how it looks. Content width can be specified. For example, you can specify the content width. If you make any changes that are not needed, don't save it. Okay, just X out of the block, and to bring this back you click on this, it will bring that up. There is no reset option over here, but you can see how this looks. That is full width. You can just say full width over there. Min height, you can make it longer if you want or shorter. Item properties, you can specify the direction, justify the content at the center, and then you can control all these aspects. You can save. Now we have a page, but it doesn't appear on the top. It does appear on the top. It's the about page. Before that, we want to add an item loop. I'll show you how to do this now. If you click here on the top left corner, you will be taken back to the dashboard. Under theme customized, appearance customized, and go to layout, go to header, we covered this, go to primary navigation. Now we have the inner width of the container. Navigation width is full. You also have contained if you want, and that is how it would look, but I like to keep it full. Inner width full, or you can do it as contained. It will make it look like this. I like to keep it contained, and contained over here again. Navigation alignment left, it will bring it to the left. That is what I prefer for this particular layout. I will keep it below the logo, below the header logo, and you can make it float left. It will bring it over there. That I don't like, so I want to keep it below the header. This is an optimal way to do it. Navigation drop down, click menu item, okay, and then drop down direction right. Click on publish, and now what that will do is it will change the top menu to the bottom menu. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, comment on the video and tell me how you find this video. Do you find this video interesting? Tell me what you want to learn next. Also like the video. Now, the reason I wanted you to like the video is because it helped me to create more content for you guys. That is about primary navigation. We have the sidebars. In sidebar, you have the content sidebar, you have the sidebar content, which is that spacing, or you have the content sidebar, which is that spacing. You have content node sidebar, which will look like this. Content sidebar, which will look like this. All these are the layouts for the sidebar. I will just leave it as is. and I won't click on publish because we are not creating sidebars at the moment. Footer is what you see at the bottom over here. Again, I want to keep it contained. It will make it look like this. Then I want to make it full over here. Footer widgets. I want to limit the footer widgets. I wanted to have 4 footer widgets. Back to top enabled. It will add a back to top button. I click on publish. That is about it for the footer. The next is blog. I want to set it to Excerpt, and it will add a learn more button to the blog. Now this is how it looks. By the way, we are using GeneratePress theme. Now we will customize the colors. So we have the add global color palette, which will add a global color for your particular website. So the first is for, you have all these things. You can add more colors to the global color. So the first is body. The body background, you can specify any background that you like. Maybe yellow, like that, or chocolate color, like that, something like that. And I will leave it to that. The text color, I want to specify the text color as black, which is what we have, and I'm good with that. The next is the link color. Link color, you can make it a little more like that. I like to keep them like that. And then this is for the hover color. I want to make them that color when it is hovered, so I will say that. Now up to the next is top bar. Body we configured. Now we are configuring top bar. Background is anything that you like again. Text color is anything you like, black again. Link color is what we specified earlier. We'll keep it at that. The next is header. Header background, you can make the header stand out by adding a dark color. For instance, this one, or maybe I don't know what color to use, but let's keep it at this because this is a tutorial video. Text is not there inside, link is not there, site title is not there, tagline is not there, so I won't configure these. Primary navigation, you can customize the navigation bar color. I will make this blue. I'll make this blue. Navigation text, I'll make it white. Submenu background, I'll make it white. Submenu text, I'll make it white. Everything is white for this. Then buttons, you can customize each and every aspect and click on publish. What that will do is it will add more control for this. By now you have learned how to customize each and every part of this particular theme, right? Now this particular thing is back to top button. You can customize that. You can customize the footer as well. If you made any changes that you don't like, you don't have a way to reset the changes on GeneratePress. You have to do them again. Okay. Next is typography. You can add a font. For instance, you can select the I will select railway fonts. I will add a font and I will just go with Open Sans. Open Sans. Added two fonts and I will click on publish over here. I have added two fonts to the list. Now you can use these fonts to the headers and footers. We will see how to use them in a little while. Now the icon type is SVG. This we won't cover. We have menus. So these are the menu items. If you don't have a menu, you can delete the menu like that. 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 Okay. You can click on publish. That is about it for the menus. Widgets. These are the widgets that you see on the right hand side. So right sidebar, click on this and you can add a widget. For instance, I want a grid over here to begin with so that I can give users these things. I want to display a calendar, so that is the first widget that I have. Control Z. I want to add the calendar here. The next thing that I want to add is over here. I'll delete this and maybe I want to give an HTML ad over here, so I'll say HTML add here. The next thing that I want to add is social icons, and this is about it. I'll click on publish and I will reload the page. Now you see we have a neat little page that works well and scores a lot of things. It has a good score when it comes to page insights. I'll show you how this works. I'll copy this. I'll go to page insights. After we made this theme, let's see how it scores. Because we added two fonts, it will reduce the score a little bit, but let's see the performance if we have any performance issues. Customizing each and every aspect of the theme is hard. So think about it when you are building your theme. Think about what you want. For instance, I customize these colors, but then I don't like these colors. You have to do it all over again. So thank you so much. That is how it looks. I will show you. The score is 9100 and it scores SEO at 83%. Thank you so much for watching and subscribe to the channel. That's all for it.